Third time's the charm. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have for you my everyday extra glowy foundation routine. I used one new product? Yes, one new product, and that was the E.L.F poreless face primer. It has tea tree oil in it, and it smells amazing, and it made my makeup go really nice and smooth. And another update is I am taking a trip next week. I am going to Chicago. My trip is going to mostly consist of museums and lots of walking. But I will try to vlog depending on how awkward I feel, because I'm still new to this. I'm still kind of awkward. So I'm going to try to vlog. I'm definitely going to vlog when I go to the Sprinkles ATM, and probably when I go to the Nutella bar if I can find it. If I can't, I will be severely sad. But this is for my birthday. I'm turning 18 in like a few days. My birthday is on Sunday, the 26th. So I'll be there a whole week, and I will try to vlog, or at least make some kind of video while I'm there. I'm really excited to show you guys, if I show you guys. So I think that's it. Yeah. So I hope you guys like the video. See you at the end.
Alright guys, so let's start off this video with skincare. Today I am using my favorite new product, which is Witch Hazel, that has aloe vera in it and rose petal in it. It keeps my skin very hydrated throughout the day, and I'm also going to use Pond's moisturizing cream. Now we're going to move on to priming. I'm using the L'Oreal Anti-Redness color correcting primer. It is perfect. I love it. I do not have any complaints with it so far. It doesn't do anything weird with makeup. It has been A+ for me so far. Even for long wearing, it has been very good to me. I'm just going to dot that on like the really red areas. Then I'm going to blend it with my finger. And then to blend it even further, I'm going to use a damp beauty blender. Now I'm going to take my brand new purchase, which is the E.L.F poreless primer. It's really nice. It has tea tree oil in it. It smells really good, and tea tree oil also is really good for acne prone skin. So I'm really excited to see if this does anything or helps anything. I noticed applying this with my hands. Yeah, it smells really good. Sorry. I noticed applying this with my hands, it kind of took some of the anti-redness primer off. So advice I would use for this, I would put the E.L.F primer on and then the L'Oreal Anti-Red primer. Now I'm going to use the Hard Candy Glamoflage Mix and Drops in Turn Me Radiant. I'm going to put two drops on the cheek, 2 drops on the forehead, 1 drop on the chin. If you have an oily or really oily nose like me, do not put this product on your nose. It is an oil-based product, and that's just putting more oil on your nose, and you don't really do that. And if you wear glasses like me, it's going to transfer onto the glasses, and that's not going to be a fun thing to deal with. And now I'm going to use the Covergirl CGsmoothers Hydrating Makeup in 720 or Creamy Natural. This is a really good foundation. It is probably a light to medium coverage. I've never built it up to a full coverage, but I have a feeling you might be able to. It doesn't get cakey and it's very buildable. It's also like if you do all of your face and then want to cover a few spots a little more for like a concealer, I've done that before and it works perfect. I'm going to use a stippling brush to first move the product around my face, and then I'm going to use a damp beauty blender to blend it out. I notice if you're really lazy, like me, when I'm doing makeup, this makes it go by so much faster, and also easier just to blend it out on the neck too, because sometimes blending down foundation with a beauty blender down your neck it's kind of hard. It's kind of hard. Now I'm going to use the Dream Lumi Concealer in the peach color. I was at the end of the tube for this, and I used way much more peach color concealer than I did in this video, but I was at the end of the tube. And then after I put this on, under my eyes, on my nose, my chin, and a little bit of my forehead, because it is a peach color, it is going to brighten. So that's why I put it on kind of my T-zone area and under my eyes. And the other concealer I'm going to use is the ReadySetGorgeous Covergirl Concealer. I honestly have no idea what color it is in right now, but it will be down in the description below. And once again, I'm going to use the Hard Candy Mix-In Drops just on my cheekbones because I was feeling really glowy today. So I just used that on the high points of my cheeks and blended it in with a beauty blender. And I just dropped a few drops onto my beauty blender and then directly onto my face. Now I'm going to take my compact translucent powder with a fluffy brush. If you use translucent powder all over your face, and definitely use translucent under your eyes. If you use a colored powder under your eyes, make sure it's not very pigmented. I've recently made this mistake and I used a very pigmented yellow undertone for brightening under my eyes. Because in pictures, you can definitely tell that you have colored powder under your eyes, but not all over your face. So tip time for that. Don't use colored with all over face translucent, if that makes sense. And after putting translucent powder all over my face, I'm going to use another fluffy but compact brush for under my eyes and setting wherever I put concealer. Because if you put concealer on, you really need to set your concealer with a translucent powder or any other powder, just so it doesn't slide around during the day. Now it is time to contour / bronze. Lately I've been feeling like the Maybelline NY Master Contour palette has been a little too orangey up against my very pale complexion. So instead I'm going to use the contour palette from E.L.F. I'm going to use the bronzy color and the taupey contour color to get me that perfect shade of bronzy contour. I don't really like to contour, and I have really been feeling the really bronzy / contour feeling, so I decided to go with mixing both colors. And after doing my cheekbones, I'm going to do my temples and then my forehead. Another tip time is if you have brown hair or hair like mine, because it works with my purple hair too, I will actually use that taupey brown color in those on the root area, kind of where it looks like I have really weird bald spots, but really it's just my hairline. It makes it fills in the baby hairs, so you look like you actually have more hair there, and doesn't make you look like you have a bald spot if you're me. And then I have never really talked about this. I do only use the contour color on my jawline because I do have a double chin. And using the taupey color only helps it kind of give it more of a shadow look, so it looks more. Next, I am going to use blush. I'm going to use a light pink, a orangey coral color, and then a like a bright pink. So I use these three because I didn't feel like my normal light pink and the orangey coral one was going to be enough because of the eye makeup I was wearing. And using all three together was actually perfect. It sounds like a really bright color in the end, but as you can see, it really wasn't. Those blushes are actually so pigmented that I only need to tap the brush into it maybe once or twice to get enough pigment onto my face, and I still had to like shake off the excess because it was too much. And this is from an E.L.F. palette that I'll show y'all in the next video. It's a really cool palette I got this last Christmas. A really cool trick I've been doing lately is taking another blush brush I haven't used in a while because I've found this new one. I will take my Jeffree Star Peach Goddess and just one swipe of it and put that all over my cheeks like you can see here. It makes me feel so glowy, and even though yes, my skin is textured, I am not sorry. I've tried a lot of things to help it, but it just hasn't really done anything. It's still there. But I still embrace my glowing to the gods. So I put that on over my blush, and it makes my blush just look phenomenal after I do it. It just makes me look all over glowy, and it's perfect. Now I'm going to use a fluffy brush for contour. I don't always contour my nose, but today I was feeling like contouring my nose, so I used that fluffy brush and the E.L.F. contour palette in the taupey color. Tip time number 3, I think. I kind of overdid it with my nose contour, as you could see. So my tip is to, if you do make this mistake, do not fear. You don't have to start over. Just take your beauty blender that it will most likely still have product on it and just dab that all over your nose to kind of blend it in. Use a translucent powder or colored powder. I use colored powder and translucent powder just because of the oiliness that I knew it was going to happen. But do not fear with this mistake. Every learner, and I have a feeling even some of the pros still have these mistakes, but it's so easy to fix. I'm going to make highlighting really quick because it's the easiest part, but also the most fun. I use the Covergirl palette, and I use the lightest shimmer shade, and it is perfect for highlighting if you want to give a really nice blinding highlight. Use a little bit. It's perfect for a natural glow, but if you layer it, it is perfect. And then in this video you'll see I used another brush and then I sprayed it with setting powder, and so it was damp, and I pressed it into the powder even more, and it is a perfect glow. It is really, really nice. And I'm just going to show you what it looks like with my phone flashlight, because I felt like the camera wasn't picking up with my ring lights. So you can see like those little glitters and the little shines. It's glittery, but not really, really glittery. And it doesn't feel glittery. It just feels soft and creamy and nice, and it is gorgeous. And I kind of used a fluffy brush to like intensify it, because I was like, this is amazing.
This is many an hour later. I don't even know how many hours later. I am in my PJs. I was about to take my makeup off, and I'm editing this video, and I realized my outro was terrible. Like I don't know, maybe I was just really hyper at the end. I really don't know. So it made no sense, and here is my outro many hours later. With terrible lighting. So if you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. If you aren't already, please subscribe. If you have any suggestions for future videos, comment down below, or go to my Instagram and comment on one of my pictures. So I hope you guys liked this video, and I hope to see you guys next time. I love you guys. Thank you for watching, and